So, Taken 2. This is definitely like my favorite out of the trilogy. So this one is Brian Mills, ex-CIA operative, gone back into the private sector to go to Istanbul, and invites his family, his ex-wife and his daughter, to come hang out to kind of decompress as they're going through some things at home. So when they get there, from so the family members of the people that he ended up unaliving in the first one, and I have to say unalive because TikTok is, I don't know, and so he ends up taking them out. I'll say that, and the family of the people that he did that to wants seeking revenge. So they track him down and they take Brian and his ex-wife, and this was kind of a cool twist. You know, the first one, his daughter gets taken, which oh my god, my kid got taken. Hell would be a joy walk for you. Anyway, Taken 2 was awesome because you kind of got to see him get taken, which also kind of showed a more ferocity and fury of Brian. Of like, okay, cool. And you also got to see kind of more of his skill set. Like while he got abducted, like he's counting the turns, and when he finally gets to contact his daughter, who is back at the hotel, he tells her to run, kind of keep from getting caught, go to his locker, throw grenades, and then look at the map and kind of be able to gauge by kilometers of the sound that he hears. Kind of like when thunder cracks and you go one, or lightning strikes 1, 2, 3. Same thing with the grenades. He does that. Pretty cool. Never would have thought about that. So we finally get to the point where he breaks free, goes and meets up with his daughter Kimmy, and then goes back to look for his ex-wife. She's not there. And then they go through a journey, which this was my favorite part of this film, is when Brian and his daughter, she doesn't have her license, she's taking her driver's test, and in Istanbul, during a gunfight and a high-speed chase, she is having to drive a manual car in the streets of Istanbul while he's firing on the bad guys in this movie. This was awesome. This was a thrill ride, excellently paced. I thought it was well written. It was simple, but very, very well done. Only complaint on this film is that the ending felt rushed. I feel like the bad guys didn't get. I think they got off pretty easy, to be honest with you. But you know what? Well written, enjoyable, nice ending. You know, before the credits roll, it was nice. Kind of, it was wholesome. Kind of see him go back into the father dynamic and getting back together with his ex-wife, or so we thought, until the third one. This was fun. Action on point. The music during the action scenes was pretty cool. Music is everything. To me, music is everything when it comes to movies, because it kind of it helps pull you in and kind of get those emotions flowing. And it did that for sure. You got to see different dynamics of the characters that we all know and love from the first one, and a very apparent tie-in for a third film. So this one, I loved it, but probably 8 out of 10 on this one, only because the ending felt very rushed. The end fight seemed seemed off, but very well done movie, well written, excellently paced. Only complaint I have is the very end. So check it out. If you've seen this, let me know if you like it better than the first one. Sometimes a lot of sequels don't live up to the original. Let me know what you think.